What is up, guys? Today is one of the days. There are 2 days for the sneak peek of Photon Hypernova. So we finally have the chance to get our grubby little hands, on some more kashtira. Primarily kashtira, I think, is going to be the chase for this. Haven't seen too much hype, pun intended, for the actual cover card. I could be wrong, but I mean, online, the sentiment's been kashtira. And that's about it. Maybe triple T's. There's some hype over triple T's, myself included. I think triple T's is going to be a really powerful card, and that's a chase we're trying to achieve in this video. But let's go ahead and open it up. This is the part one. I do have another box in the wings that I want to open up, and I'll upload tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. All right, man. These packs or this box is kind of hard to open. It's too tight. Normally not a problem, if you know what I mean, but hard to open when it's tight packaging. Alright, so let's see what we can do. Can't hope for a Starlight because that is 1 in 12, as we all know. Although I kind of wish, the odds were a little bit better. What are you going to do? Shell of Chaos. Interesting. Okay, so is this actually a Chaos Monster? Yes, you can banish one light monster from your hand or graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand. Yada, yada, yada. I just wanted to see if it was an actual Chaos Monster because we got the Chaos Dragon, whatever his name is, banned recently. Oh, Photon. Here we go. That's one of the new Photon cards. Not really too familiar with the Photon archetype, but I think it plays off level 4 and 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Not a lot of hype, although the set is Hypernova, not a lot of hype for the actual Galaxy or Photon stuff. Like I said earlier, 𝗦𝗦𝗣𝗦𝗢𝗥. Yikes. Konami and their edgy naming conventions here. Infinite Antilleon. A lot of insect support as well, guys. I think it's either a world premiere card or one of the cards that was included in here because of the actual... because of the set. Like, it was actually in Japan too, not just a TCG exclusive insect card that's actually kind of decent. We'll see if we pull it. I forgot if it's a super ultra or secret rare, though I kind of doubt it's a secret rare. Dimensional 𝗦𝗦𝗣𝗦𝗡𝗧 cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster with the same type or attribute as this card. So it's a psychic light monster. I thought it was a water type, but that was kind of like just a light. Playing tricks. I mean, you can declare one monster type and one attribute. This card becomes that type and attribute until the end of your opponent's turn, and then you can only use this effect of this card once per turn. So that's kind of interesting, but it will become a generic-ish tuner because it can change its type and attribute, but it cannot summon itself for free. That's where it kind of falls flat there. I don't think it's going to get played. Maybe in Psychic decks, you might be able to out it fairly easy, but, if you're playing a Psychic deck, you don't really need to have the card be generic at that point. Evil Eyes Unleashed. Sneaky Sia. I think this might be one of the newer, or the new world premiere cards. Although, I don't know, actually. Let's read it. So, got another C. When your opponent special summons a monster or monsters, except during the damage step, they always mention that for some reason, you can special summon this card from your hand in face-down defense position. And if you do during the end phase of this turn, change it to face-up defense position. You can only use this effective max C once per turn. If this card is flipped face up during the end phase, destroy all special summon monsters on the field. So it's basically a good going first deck, second. So your opponent sets up their board, you special summon this card, and then in the end phase, flip it face up and destroy everything they summoned. Which nowadays would probably be their whole board, unless you're playing something that just continuously normal summon stuff. It's not good. I mean, what are the odds of you actually getting the effect and drawing it and getting the correct starting phase, if you know what I mean, right? Like, what are the odds of you going for second, drawing it, getting it off, and all that stuff? All right, so our first ultra is Granola the Dust Dragon. This is one of the Starlights, and I guess it's going to be one of the last few 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗍𝗣𝗢, I'm guessing, support, because I see Virtuous in here. Blazing Cartesia, the Virtuous, one light or dark monster. There's a lot of new light and dark monsters being released the past couple years, really. And I think a lot of people are just kind of fed up. But okay, so if this card is Fusion Summon, you can add one level 6 or higher light or dark monster. Not dragon. Okay, so it doesn't have to be a dragon. That's good. From your deck or extra deck to the graveyard. And if a monster is special summoned by your opponent's activated monster effect. Oh, I remember this. You can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon one 𝗦𝗦𝗣𝗅𝗢𝗔 monster from your deck, or one Despia monster from your extra deck. And you can only use the effect of this card once per turn. So the second effect is kind of hard to activate because think about it, right? Usually when you special summon stuff, you're using spells or traps. If a monster special summoned by your opponent's activated monster effect, I don't know. There are circumstances, of course, but there's also inherent summoning. I don't know. Let me know. Do you guys think that that card's good? Will you be using it in your branded Despia, 𝗦𝗦𝗣𝗢𝗥𝗧 deck? I don't know. I don't think I would. Giant Ball Game. Shell of Chaos again. Yugioh the Gravity Ninja. 𝗦𝗦𝗣𝗧𝗏, alright. The Clear-Sighted. This could be a new card, actually. When this card is normal summon, you can set one continuous trap from your hand or graveyard. What? It can be activated this turn. I'm trying to think what cards... Because at first, whenever I see continuous trap spell, whatever, I think Sacred Beast. I love Sacred Beast. I always think Sacred Beast. But... do you need to, what cards in Sacred Beast do you want to activate as soon as possible? Maybe if you're going second, the continuous trap, the new one or the newest one that they got, that's really good. But that's only if you're going second, because you can kind of negate your opponent's monsters a little bit faster, and you can also, I mean, that's basically the only good effect that you can activate on your turn. I don't know. Anyways, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can activate this effect. Face-up traps you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects until the end of your next turn. And that's pretty good, I guess, but it's gotta be summoned or sent, maybe Foolish Burial. It's an okay super, I guess, just not worth the time. Chaos Beast, so there are quite a bit of new Chaos monsters. It's kind of cool, actually. Chaos Mirage Mirage Dragon Retrain. It's a tuner. Holy shit. Okay, so you can target one banished light or dark monster, special summon it to your field, but negate its effects. I mean, it's a tuner, so it's probably going to be used for extending for your synchro plays. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except the light or dark synchro monsters, of course. Oh, but it does block you out of synchro monsters. Light or dark makes sense, but okay, so synchro monsters. If this card is sent to the graveyard as a synchro material, you can target cards your opponent controls up to the number of monsters used for the synchro summon. Banish them. That's actually pretty good. This is actually pretty good, because you can basically get something off for free. Chaos Monsters Banish, of course, we know this. I guess it depends on how many targets how many possible synchro light or dark monsters are there? And there's got to be a lot, right? Because it's dark and light, and that's like it's over supported to the points at this point. Light and darkest, so we'll see. Might be pretty good, actually. Might have to play some chaos deck now. Especially now. Oh, actually, holy shit. Was this one of the better ones? Probably should have popped up TCG player on the side over here, but cash money, baby. Kashtira, Arise Heart. All the fucking cash holes in the chat got an orgasm just with this, me pulling this guy. This guy's pretty cool. I like the colors, so that's why I like Kashtira. I'm not going to play him, but I like the colors. Trying to see, they kind of slide out, so I'm kind of curious if they're kind of, cut weird, but that is kind of weird, right? Like there shouldn't be this much give. I don't know. This is pretty cool. So 3 level 7 monsters. I'm not going to read the whole thing because that's pretty long, actually. And this video is already kind of getting a little too long, so we're going to speed things up, guys. We don't want to take too long. Is that one of the Starlights? That might be one of the more expensive Starlights, but not the most expensive Starlight. More Bestials, but this time in common, unfortunately. Apophis, the Swamp Deity. This is one of the newer cards as well. I think it just summons another... It's like one of those trap monsters, you know, from the back in the day. They were actually kind of decent back in the day because you can use them as tribute fodder, but like that was back in the day, you know. Core of Chaos. No way, Thunder as well. Okay, there's some Thunder monster, a new Thunder monster at least. Choju, the Trillion Hands. This has got to be some ritual monster support. Yeah, if this card is summoned, you can add one ritual monster and one ritual spell from your deck to your hand. Okay, but it's a level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so it requires 2 tributes. Basically, it'll allow you to ritual summon way faster. However, at the cost of tributes, of using a tribute, which, you know, usually you don't want to do that in a ritual-based deck, from the field at least. Light of the Branded. Last Ultra on this side, we got Orphabole, the Harmonious Bullfighter Bard. Is this one of the newer ones? I feel like it is, and it says light and dark, so it's probably like a chaos monster support, or at least an honorary one, because he doesn't have chaos in his name. Nice. All right, 2 more packs. Let's go. Let's see what we can do here. Numeron Creation. I actually kind of forgot, if you pull a Starlight, does that take the place of a secret rare or ultra rare? I haven't pulled a Starlight in forever from one of these main packs. Green Ninja. Wait, was that in the Japan set, or was that like one of the imports we haven't basically seen, right? So Konami does like doing cheeky stuff on these main sets now, where they import stuff they haven't imported for whatever reason. All right, so last one on this side, Dogmatica, 𝗦𝗪𝗧, nice. Then Bio Insect. Yeah, like I said, guys, there's a lot of insect stuff in here, which is, I mean, I dig it, you know. Actually, isn't this one of the new Weevil cards? Yeah, he looks adorable as fuck, dude. I love it. All right, Gishki, Galaxy 100, Brain Dead, Scareclaw, some kind of fish, freaky fish guy there. I don't know, do you guys like fish sticks? Personally, I do not, but I do not judge if you do. 𝗬𝗓𝗔𝗡, Core of Chaos, nice. Meteor Rush, Monochroid, Variant, the Circular Sorcerer, okay. Nice. I mean, this set is... Oh, that was an insect. I thought it was a fairy. I was going to say, I guess it is pretty all over the place, essentially, but it's an insect. So maybe not all over the place. Queen Butterfly, Donis. I think this is another one of the Weevil retrains, although maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. But insects, again, guys, I like it. I want more of this, Konami. He's also Wind. It's kind of taking a break from the light and dark monsters that we've been seeing quite a lot of recently. Chaos Beast. Let's see. Pharaonic Advent. This is a new card as well. Gains 300 attack for each continuous trap. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then you contribute 1 fairy, fiend, or reptile monster, add 1 continuous trap from your deck to your hand. He's a spellcaster, though, so you can't tribute him, which usually you do when with cards like that. It's also not a quick effect, unless... No, it's not a quick effect. See, they're trying to make, like, a... It's more Odeon, I think, support, not Ishizu, which I'm for, but, see, another Apophis there, but I don't think you can really make that deck too broken. You have to do a lot more than what the support I've seen, at least. Photon Emperor. Alright, okay, so 3rd Ultra. Bergam, Shield, Emperor of the Forest, Crown. So there's another insect. This might be a world premiere card, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I was looking at the effect to see if it was interesting, but it's a little too long, and I don't want to waste you guys' time in here. All right, what else we got here? Meteor Rush Monochroid. We've seen this before. Is that an archetype though? Monochroid. Land flipping. Yo, this actually kind of this is a very accurate kind of picture. Land flipping, nice. Just someone in the background doing all the shady practices, you know, kind of. I mean, if you know how the world operates, you know that people behind the scenes do kind of control a lot of stuff, and they like maintaining power. Essentially, Shell of Chaos, Grimness, Plunder Patrol Ship Jord. I mean, that's cool. Plunder Patrols are kind of cool, you know, I ain't gonna hate on them, but why a pendulum card, you know? I don't know about that one. Abyss Actor. All right. 𝗦𝗦𝗣𝗧. I was like, I'm feeling a secret rare. This is the worst secret rare probably in this set. 𝗦𝗦𝗣𝗧. And it's not even like it's because it's like the worst card in the world. It's not that bad. But considering all the secret rares, maybe not. Maybe the Golden Fine or whatever the new the world premiere card is might be the worst secret, because it is actually we haven't pulled any of them as commons or supers, have we? Oh no, we have Gold Pride. That's what they are. Yeah, so if your opponent controls 4 more monsters than you do, your opponent must send monsters they control to the graveyard, so they only control 1 monster. They send them, they do not destroy, and they choose, you do not. And it's not targeting, right? Because they're just sending it. I mean, it's not the worst. It's a trap, so it's slow. If it was a quick play spell, it would probably actually see play. I'll just go with that. Scareclaw, kashtira, Abyss Actor, Super Saiyan, Super Producer, Chaos Witch. There we go. More Chaos monsters. Your boy might actually be picking up a Chaos deck, guys, because I've always liked the Chaos theme ever since I was a kid, and it was actually pretty powerful when I was a kid with Chaos Sorcerer and whatnot. Basically every competitive deck used Chaos Sorcerer in some regard here. Gold Pride, start your engines. We'll skip it. We might dive a little bit more into Gold Pride in the other video, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see the video tomorrow. We got Bestial Baldrake, all right. Light of the Brain Dead, Cashed Money. We got 𝗦𝗦𝗣𝗦𝗢𝗏. This might not be a good trap or ultra as well. So it's a, is it a kashtira support or no? I'm not seeing kashtira in here, but it is Visas. But Visas and kashtira kind of overlap, don't they? I don't know. I don't do the lore, guys. But that is the video. Let's do a quick recap just of the ultra secrets, etc., and see what we got here. So we got, let's see. We might have gotten one of the more expensive secrets, so we can't complain too much here. We got Dusk Dragon. We got 𝗦𝗦𝗣𝗦𝗢𝗏. Dude, Konami, you guys suck at naming shit. A Shield Emperor of the Forest. Crown looks pretty cool, actually. Then we got the Honorary Chaos Monster, Bard, and 𝗦𝗦𝗧𝗏. This ain't it. Not as a secret. And then we have Cash Money, baby. Arise Hearts. Hopefully one of the most expensive secrets, so we can kind of recoup a little bit here. But that's the video, guys. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. The next video will be up tomorrow. Catch you guys in the next one.